doesn't make sense. Why does it not have a camera? Oh, there we have a camera. Bonus. We now have a camera. Doesn't seem to want to know where it is. Okay. Okay, looks like it's working. I'm just going to play today, guys. You want to watch? You want to watch? You don't want to watch? That's fine as well. I have the Steam Graffiti collection, Steampunk Graffiti collection. I've already used some bits and pieces. I made some cards with these not long ago. Wonder what I did with the cards I made, guys. Not sure. Let me just see if I can find them. I should have had this organised, shouldn't I? Cards. They should have been just sitting here somewhere. Later on I'll find them. So, yeah. I made some cards with these that were really cute. If only I could find them. I think they'd be just sitting right here in amongst all the other steampunk stuff. And I also should have the 6x6 papers. Is this steampunk graffiti or is this Will and Grace? Let's have a look. Oh, you know, I kind of started the stream and just went whatever. So there we go. So I am going to create this, and I'm going to do this cute album. I really love this album. It is from Scrapbook & Co, where most of my cute albums come from. And I'm just going to start filling it in. I know I haven't finished the suitcase. I'm just at that point where I just kind of am not sure what I'm doing with it. So, hey, I figure I'd just not do anything with it for now. Just checking all my settings. Okay. So first of all, I guess, is to find something to put on the front. Sometimes I'll leave the front to last. Will I do that? I don't think so. I think I'll do the front cover because I think I want to know what I'm going to put on the front cover. There's so much stuff in here, guys. Like, like that. That's a possibility. Oh, actually, I think this. I might just take a little bit off the side and have that there. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm just going to grab a pencil. Where are all my pencils gone? That one obviously needs cutting. Sharpening, cutting. I was thinking about cutting paper and sharpening pencils at the same time. How is everybody today? How's everyone doing? What's everybody going to get up to today? Is anybody being sort of like out there creating? What are we all up to? Now, do I want that to go around? Maybe. No, I think just that. I think I'll put that on the spine. Look at me being decisive today. So unlike me. It's going to have to leave where that opens. Yeah, because that cool. I can really see lots of young boys' albums and pages being made with this. Lots and lots of different pieces, I am sure, will get created. It's one of those collections, doesn't come along often. We have lots of stuff for girls. We have lots of sweet stuff with, you know, some flowers and bits and pieces. We don't have a lot of stuff that is just steampunk boy kind of stuff. Now I am going to do some blending. How could we not on this? I'll do it in black. So now if you do happen to see my live, pop on, say hello, hit the comments, let me know what you're doing, where you're going, all that kind of jazz, and love to hear. Now maybe I should have done browns to go with the oatmeal, but no, I think this is what it is going to be. I can go that way. Which way? Which way do we like, guys? I think that way. I do like doing my weekend live where I just create and talk to the camera, even though not a lot of people watch it live, because then I don't have to edit. And at the moment, I really don't feel like editing. There's been a lot going on in my crazy little life. And yeah, so I haven't really been feeling all that much inspiration to even create. Just sometimes, you know, you just, things are crud and you just don't feel like trying to create. And when you don't feel like trying to create, I tend to feel like editing my videos even less than the creating side. So yeah, it's kind of like, at least this way I can still keep in touch with those people that are out there and watching, but I'm not having to edit and do all the things that you would normally have to do when I'm creating videos, because I do tend to overly edit my videos, because generally when I'm creating, I'm doing pretty much crazy stuff, and I take quite a while. So, you know, this just makes it just that little bit easier for me to get something out there, at least keep getting stuff onto YouTube, but not having to edit. I am going back to work 3 days a week. I've had quite a bit of time off, so I'm just back 3 days a week, and that's really good. I'm liking that. Where would the other bit of that? It must go there. Did it go there? No. There must be something that goes somewhere like that. Must be that bit. Is it that bit? No, that went up the top. There must be another half a cog there. What have I done with it? Or is it on this side? It's on there. Don't worry about that, Nat. You're not doing things, even though it looks like it wraps around there, I'm not doing things exactly in the order, am I? So, don't want that on the back. I think we'll leave the back for now. I really like the start of this. I love the fact that these papers, you can get away with just about anything on them. They are really, really cool. And I've got lots of other bits and pieces in here that I cut out, and that are parts of the Creative Cuts. So if you're not familiar with this brand is Uniquely Creative, and they have loads of different paper ranges. This is just one of the very many paper ranges that they have. They are an Australian company. Fantastic to deal with. Absolutely love them. I like that one. I'm just pulling out out anything that I think might be able to go on the front. There is this guy. I love him. He is so cute. Break the mold. I'm going to stew on that for a few minutes. But I'm going to put them aside as that's what I think is going to go up the top there. Okay. This is the waterfall here. So they're going to have 4x4 photos on them. So that's how they will go. So I will probably print the photos, do a very small black edge on those, and then around. They'll have like a little space at the bottom here on each one. That's doing my head in with the writing sideways. It was upside down and I moved it, and then sideways. Silly me. So I think what I would like to do is just use something plain and then have something like this rub on maybe that will go up on that inside, and you'll just see the edges of it. I think rub on because I think it will show just that little bit. So with this, I'm going to do little strips. What is that? Is that 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch? Let's have a little look. So we're looking at about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm just going to measure how wide it is. And it's 4 3/8. 4 3/8. What's on that side? I'm going to go, I might go that even. 4 and 1, 2, 3/8. I'm just wondering if I need this for something else. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these. So 5. Let's see if we can get out of this bit. I want the dark side on the side there. 4 and 3/8. Yep. And then we're going to go. Now, the trick here will be to keep this. We're going to actually blend. I'm actually going to go, no. No, it has to be shorter than that. Let's go a little bit shorter. Just a smidge. Glad I did that before I cut them all up. And a little bit more. Now I'm just making confetti, guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm making confetti, just cutting little tiny bits off for the sake of just making tiny bits, yeah? You probably can't even see over the side what I'm doing. I'm just trying to check that width. And then I'm going to cut it down to the size. Now look at all these little bits of wastage I've got created. Okay. So as I take these off, I'm just going to do one more little check. Okay, and then I'm going to lean them there so that they're in the right order. So I was just checking to make sure that they're going to be about the right thickness. I have no idea if this is going to work. It'll only be after I've snipped? Well, I know. So it could be just cutting slithers of paper for absolutely no reason, which would be a completely 100% natty kind of thing to do. Cut up paper for no reason. But I kind of like this really dark bit down the bottom. So I'm hoping we end on a nice 1/4 inch. But that would be probably too much to ask, wouldn't it? It's not going to happen. But I do want to keep them in order. I know it's not making much sense right this second, is it? So I think what I'll do is I'll start at the bottom and I'll work my way up. Because the top one doesn't really matter. What is sticking to the back of my album? There we go. So if I put that's going to go there. It's going to go there. Okay. Don't think, oh, this is a little bit fat on one side and skinny on the other. I don't know where I went wrong with that. When did I start cutting them uneven, guys? We'll see. So first one, probably come down just a smidge. Yeah. So then I went and I told myself not to move these out of order, and then I squished them across and moved them out of order, like exactly what I told myself not to do. Okay, and then going the next one. I don't think this is making any sense to anybody, but no, see, that's really different now there. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. So I am going to have to, let's see where this goes to here. Oh, kind of want the photo up that bit higher. Can it go much? No. Okay, that's the way it's going to go. That's the way it's going to go. I think I will cut down the photos that go in there. I know, it's not making any sense to anybody but me. Hopefully you guys will hold on long enough to see what on earth I'm talking about. So, and this one, probably could have done them a little bit bigger. Oh, and I've got some of these back to front. Oh, doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter. So, and then I sort of had this idea, but I don't know that it's going to work. Okay, so good ideas don't always work, you know, such as life. But I was thinking about this guy. I just love these different ones. And maybe I should just save him for somewhere else. But like sitting there, and when you flip him, you'd see different parts of him. But when he's, but I think the photos are going to get in the way. So I might save it for somewhere else. And then we can put the photos in those spots and not panic too much. But I think, well, I've got all these extra spare strips. What I'll do is I might come back down and put some strips in here as well, just so there's a tiny strip at the top and the bottom, because I might as well use the strips that I've already stripped up. What do you think? Somebody tell me something. Is that a good or a bad idea? I suppose I could always do that bear on a piece of card that can sit over that bit. Or maybe he could come out over there. Oh, probably would have been better in a black album, but I didn't have one of these in black. I think I've only got it in craft, but I still like the black blending on it. I really do, but I think it would even pop even more. These albums are so inexpensive. The lady that hand makes them all is absolutely marvelous. She's just, I don't know how she gets the time to make them all, because it would take forever. And put that one on there. I've just messaged her to order some new ones for me. I want another suitcase album. I have it in the back of my mind to do a suitcase album with just heaps and heaps of just bits and bobs from around the studio, like, you know, all the bits of ephemera and stuff sitting around, and not so much just the a collection as such. Just, you know, stuff I've got left over from everywhere. Now, there's something there, and I think I'm going to put a piece of black. Oh, look at these guys. Look at all these cute things. Oh, I love that lion one too. Actually, he's not on the rub-ons, is he? No, what a shame. And I think I've used both of those ones there. It was in the creative cuts, and I think I've used both of them. I'm trying to think. I think that's too long, that Born to Be Wild. It is. I could get Born. Born to Be Wild. Where it's in. Look, how long have I been going? 10 minutes? 23 minutes. No way. It can't have been 23 minutes. Well, guys, 23 minutes already. And I'm already in a mess. That's what I was about to say. I'm just like, that's the To Be Wild. Okay, I am going to go into the 6x6. These ones are single-sided. And there should be another one in there with that Born to Be Wild, but it will be a bit smaller in the 6x6. Well, that's cool. I like that too. Okay. Bit of brightness in this world. Just a little bit. My trimmer's already like just floating around underneath a pile of stuff. How about you guys? Are you guys messy or clean crafters? Honestly, I'm so not clean. It's not funny. Okay, now I'm really going to need to mess this up with some inky, because it is quite dark around the other sides. And so much so, I'm thinking I might go in with a black texture. I don't know if you can see, but you can see there's like really quite dark. So if I go back in with a black texture, that's going to really match up with those other two edges. And then I'm going to grab, so Willow and Grace last release from Uniquely had this, I want that one, or had a release, this one probably, grab that. I'm not even going to put it on a block so it's a little bit more flexible. Probably should put a piece of scrap paper underneath just to catch a little bit of the mess. And I'm just going to just put around that edge where I've cut it, that it's not as, look at that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yep, just like that to create some marks. I haven't even got a baby wipe or anything to wipe that down with. I've really loved all these little stamps. There was about 6 or 7 stamps in the collection, and there's several of them that I've used time and time again, just adding little details. So I'm going to put that just there, and it's going to look beautiful, hopefully. Okay, I might have to take 2 seconds to have a little bit of a tidy up since I can't see my bench. And that's going to go up there. So I think, what's on the back of that one? Oh, that's the 6x6, so it doesn't have anything on the back of it. That bit is going to look good. I'm probably going to have to do something similar because it's got quite a bit of a... I'm trying not to think about what papers I'm used before or going to want to use on something else. I sometimes get a bit stuck on not using my favourite paper or the one that I think is the prettiest or anything like that, and trying to hoard it for that exactly perfect time to use it. It's probably never going to be a perfect time to use it, so I shouldn't have stuck that down because I need to put the magnet on. Whoops, how well stuck is it already? Can I get it up? Can I get it up? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to put the magnet on that side. Silly me. I'll make that just a smidge wider, like a little, tiny smidge. What have we got sitting there? Yep. And where did I mark it? I know I marked it. I know I marked it. I've marked it twice. I'm sure I did. Nothing like measure twice and cut once. I don't think they meant to measure it twice, forget where you've measured it twice, and then have to measure it a third time because you've measured it twice and forgotten where it is. Now I'm just going to do the same thing. You can see on this one, it's got quite a dark line around there, so I am going to go around there. Oh, it's a bit drier on this end. Maybe I'm not. It looks very dry on that end. It's been laying face down. It hasn't been laying. My only worry sometimes is this, you go a little off and you end up going outside and scrolling on the paper. Try not to do that. Okay. And then going to blend a little bit. Now, do I have to use the ink and do some little markings as well? I think yes, why not? Let's be consistent. I only think it needs a little bit down here, nothing major. Same thing as before, not going to, you know, do a lot. Just a little bit, just a smidge. Just because we feel like it, no other reason. Clean sand in it, and we'll have black ink everywhere. And before I put this on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little hole for the magnet at the back. I tend to find that what happens is that the magnets on the cardstock get a little bit thick. So I'm just going to put that there. Then I will put this one on, making sure that I've got a section over where the hole's going to be that's got ink. There we go. Down we go. Come on now, get it straight. And then I will put a piece on the back. There and there. Let's go here. Find the mark that we marked so we don't have to remark the mark we marked. And once again with that pen, I'm going to get that dark line. Realize now I've started this, I'm going to have to do this all the way along, that there will be loads of having to texture. And when my text is already dry, this is going to be interesting. But it does save doing 2 lots of matting. Sometimes these albums get a bit heavy with 2 lots of matting, so you know, matting a layer of matting and then whatever on top. So it does. So where have I put those? Here they are, our little magnets. Now I really don't know if I do this the right way. This is the way I do it. I haven't actually watched anybody else, any other videos on how they do their magnets. I probably should, because there's probably a better way to do it than what I do. But I do like to, so that's going to be to the paper. That's going to be to the paper. So it's got black on it. It's going to be to the paper. Which is going to change actually, because when I do the other one, I didn't cut the hole in, did I? I just whacked something on there. Goes there. So, oops, not straight again. Let's try, and then I'm going to push around that magnet. I'm not trying to push it through, but try to get it sort of so it's between the 3 layers, or between in the middle, not all on one layer or all on the other layer. Oops. Obviously that needs a bit more glue. Did I not put enough on you? Oh, and then okay. So let's see. This has to go here somewhere. So this is how I'm going to get this mark where I need to place this one. Did it the wrong way, didn't I? The wrong side now. Let's try again. Okay, so when it's not going to work because I normally go down that way. That's not going to work now. probably all going, what the hell is she doing? Yes, what the hell am I doing? I'm trying to mark there. That's where I'm trying to mark, so that I know that's where the magnet needs to go. So they'll be covered by photos. Let's not worry too much about that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try cut that away. And then I'm going to put another piece of craft over the top, which is, if I'd done it the right way round, wouldn't needed to have done all this craziness. But there you go. Okay. Let's go some glue here. Where'd be in the magnet? It ran away, did it? Yep. Now I'll put it on upside down. Okay, so that's what it's going to do. And then I'm just going to grab, it's not the same color craft, is it? But there's going to be a photo over the top of this. So this is really just going to hold it until I put a photo there. Crazy, I know. Crazy, crazy. So if I had cut this hole before I had put this on, actually, you know what? Let's just leave it like that and let that dry. I reckon that will be right. Yep, leave it like that now. So when we put a photo over there, that will be covered. We'll see. So normally I would put the hole in there and then put the paper over that photo on the back. Normally. Normal situations. And then what are we going to put? I want something sort of here. I feel like that is what I'm going to do. And kind of thinking I had all that beautiful bit there, so we could do Colks Adventures. Somewhere down like there, I reckon, for that. Let's see. What do we think? Do we want to cover that with that? Is that what we do want to do? Those, I don't think I like those options. There's other ones here. I think I should have bought more creative cuts because I've used a lot of the creative cuts. Oh, I like that one too. I've used a lot of the creative cuts on the cards. You know, those cards that I haven't yet found. Kind of like that. Here's a bit cool. Not so much worried about the word have an A, but amazing would be interesting. interest in there. Tell me, do romper, what to do. I don't know. If you're not from Australia, you probably don't know that. It used to be on, what show was it on? From Play School, Romperoo? Something like that. Tell me, people, in the comments, what show was that from? Have all my friends had fun at play? Oh, hang on. This is a cutie. Is that the one? Is that the one? Okay, go. Don't get tied down on it, Nat. Let's move on. Nobody had the answer there? Okay. It's probably just me. I've probably got 3 songs from 3 shows all mixed in together, and none of them are actually the answer. So this one is a straight. Ooh. Whoa. This one goes forever, peeps. Okay. How wide is that? It's more than 12 inches, isn't it? Okay, let's look at, we'll just skip the front piece of that. Is that too much? Once you get photos on it though, like, you know, get a photo on there, you're only seeing a little bit. That's a 6x4 photo. I would tend to probably cut them down a little bit. I really think so. I think so. Let's just have, there's like this pinkier one. Oh, yeah, we've got to cut these out, guys. They are going to be awesome for tags in here. A little bit tall, but we can cut them down. And well, we have this. What about if we did that across there, and that side we could do like trying to think, if we did like around there, put this under the bottom of it. Takes up a little bit too much, so you need to go up. Like, I want to be able to get photos on there and still see. That's where my thought process is, that we still have to be able to get photos on there. But see, see another grungy one that I like. So if we went, why through the middle now? Why? You don't really want to be through the middle. I would prefer to get 2 out of 1 sheet, but thought processes. More of those wonderful tags. There's too many good things on that to use. I do like that side. Should have probably ordered some more of that one. Okay. I think. The paper's over 6 inches, so what I'm thinking, I was trying to think whether I can get 6 1/4 really, just under 6 1/4. So we're probably going to cut it to 6, and then the photos will have to be cut down a little bit again. So you're not going to see much of it. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half, see where that lies. It's going to cut straight through that bulby bit. just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And so then I'm going to cut. Where's my pencil gone? Yep. So one. I'm going to let these go fairly close to the edge of the bit. The bit, you know, that bit, you know, the bit. So that's going to be too short for there. Too short for there. Oops, I am getting muck everywhere. Put that aside. Yeah, I marked that one, but I'm actually going to go a little bit further across. I think I know what I wanted to achieve there, but I may be going a smidge too far. I'm just going to take a little smidge off. There is like a double fold there, so there's a score line just there, and then there's another one over there. So I'm trying to get it close to the score line, but not right on the score line. And then this one here. Hopefully these will all look pretty consistent once I go around the edges and smush and scream and do all those things. So we've got two pieces here that are relatively okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we remember which order they're going? Let's go like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Only because otherwise, you know, by the time I finish doing this, I won't remember. I won't remember at all. Okay. Around the edges. So a couple of things I'm keeping in mind is like, will I want a full 6x4 photo? Or we know there's not going to be full 6x4 photo. It would probably be more like a 5.5 by 3.5 photo. Do I want a 3x4? Do I want a 4? You know, a 3x3? Like, do I want a journaling block? What am I going to want on the pages here? And so I'm trying to be as flexible as possible because I want it to be able to have as much different use as possible, not just, you know, whatever. And do any of those I need? I think what I'm going to do, so 3, 2, 1, 4, bit like that. So I've got the dark line there and there. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to do the dark lines at the top. The other end of the marker would help, wouldn't it? So the dark lines at the top and the bottom. And see, that's already got quite a dark line there, so do the bottom as well. And then, whoop, see that? Look at me. Thankfully that's in an area that's not as noticeable that I've got ink everywhere there. I think, then in between I don't think I need it. myself to come out today. I did want to just sit on the couch and do nothing. I was so like, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit down on the couch. I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to just sit and mope and play a few phone games and not do much at all, and just like life sucks and why do I have to put up with it? Yeah, that's where my brain was at today. And but I'm glad I've got out here. I really want to kind of put that little strip. Is that going to look silly? See how it's got that extra bit? I cut that little bit off anyway. That'd be silly. Or should I cut a slightly bigger piece to slide in there? Kind of like that. Let's just do it. Let's not think about it. If I like it, then it's right. Is that right? If I like it, then it's good. You guys can dislike it if you want. I don't mind. Tell me in the comments. Go, wrong thing to do, Nat. Why would you even think about it? It's a bit hard to actually... I'm probably just going to have to put the slightest bit of... I already know that's going to be a mess. Yeah, we knew that was going to be a mess, didn't we, Nat? There we go. Yep, doesn't matter. If you like it, Nat, it's okay. And then this bit. I do like that out of that one piece we did get those the globy bits in there. They're not quite gonna make sense. That one probably should have been... Oops. There. And one more. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Going off track. Oh, now I've hit something. What have I hit? Ah, dear. As long as I didn't hit my camera, and now I'm just talking to a blank screen, because that would be a problem, wouldn't it? It would just be like me. I'd sit here for another hour or two just chatting away to a blank screen with like no picture. People going, what is this crazy woman on? Okay. Okay, so that goes in there. Oh, smudgy. I can't help but make a mess, can I? And then, no, that needs to be quite a lot wider. Maybe on that one. Nope, that still needs to be wider. Is this one any wider than the other one? Oh, perfect. Thank goodness we found something that fits. Yep. And I'm just thinking, can I get away with, if I do something like that, can I get away with a bit of washi tape or something down the side? Let's see. I believe I have some black. Put that. Or that in black. Or, well, that might be all right. Oh, very old washi tapes. I do have some newer ones. Okay, I've got into that drawer and I haven't got everything back in there. It's not going back in. Oh, there's a craft catastrophe. There we go. I have this box of black and white ones too. Well, they're black, white and brown. should still work. But I'm thinking, not that. I don't know, because this is very, I think if I do that, I need to put a little bit of something else. Oop. Do we mind if that goes around the corner like that on the fold line? Do we mind that? I don't think I do, because there's quite a lot going of oatmeal-y space there. Okay, don't think I mind that at all. Except we need to finish off the bottom bit. Okay. Decision made, people. Decision made. Black along here. Don't think I want to put it along the side where there's going to be washy, because that will just make it. I'm going to put that in there. Nice thing is, if you were doing one of these albums and you had all your photos, like I probably should, then there's some pages you would choose maybe not to put printed paper on. You maybe just put a black border around the photo, or put something else on. So okay, let's cut this off. As long as I don't cut through the actual spine of my album. That would be just like me, people. It would be just like me. I'm tempted to do, I think this is the last of this. Oh no, I'm not gonna, I wouldn't even make it. Oh dear. I wonder if I could glue that bit in. And then like say, so they overlap a bit, but. Now why don't I have more of this? Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, stick a bit of glue under there. I've just half ruined it. I told you I'd finally ruin this album, wouldn't I? Let me just... Okay, I'll put that aside. You never know. And I'm just going to check and see. I think I have... But I had another box of black and white washi tape. Oh, here. Maybe. Okay. There's this one, but it's kind of got flowers on it. I think that doesn't match. There's that one, not really steampunk, it's more vintage. That might work in some pages. And oh, can I get this open? I thought there might have been a thin black one in there, but okay. Because I'm just thinking, like, in those bigger areas, I wonder where the end is. Oh, there it is. Not quite what I was thinking. I'm sure I've got some more black and white ones around. I'll have another look before I do the second session of this one, because we're not going to get it all done today. I can tell you that much. Okay, so then we have this one. And so in my head I'm thinking, like, where did I put the photo? Did I put it back? If I do want to put a photo there, that will just peek out the side, won't it? Photo would have to be cut down anyway. Okay. Am I happy to go with that there? I think I am. I think I am happy to go with that there. I'm going to go around. And maybe down there this time. And definitely along there. Bringing black ink in. That way. Let's go that way. Never know. It's funny how sometimes your plan puts a piece on and then you put it on the wrong way and you suddenly go, oh, that's the way it should go. Why didn't I have it that way in the first place? Have you ever done that, guys? Just like randomly changed it up at the last second. Okay, so we have open, open, open. And then we've got one more little bit, or two bits to go there. If I can find the 6x6 of the same paper in the smaller, it's not that one, or that one, or that one. Ah, the mess. The mess, people, the mess. What on earth am I doing? Oh, I've got more 6x6 there. Probably the other half. Ah, gee, that one is the one I'm looking for. So, I'm thinking up here, there. It's kind of hanging the wrong way. Okay, okay, think again. Let's go that one here. I love the fact that when you've got the 6x6 pad and the 12x12 pad, it all becomes kind of a little intergrained and easier to measure 5,000 times, cut once, to do little bits and pieces. So that one is going to go there. Now this is going to be way too small for there, but let's do a little bit of patching. There must be kind of like that. Kind of like that, even better. Yes. Yes, I do. Do you like it? Doesn't matter. It's happening. You've got like 3 seconds to complain about it. And time's up. I'll tell you what, using the 6x6 is less wastage because we are not having to cut the bottom off the pages. And I'm going to stamp on this one a little bit, especially down in that bottom corner, because the other pages are pretty well roughed up on the corners. Okay, where's the lid? Where's the lid? Where did I put the lid? There it is. Okay. Now, is my desk so chaotic that I need to clean it yet? Have we got to the stage where I can't actually clean it? Hi Tina, sorry I've missed that message coming through. So here we go. Oh, can't get a bit of grunge on this. That's going to be outside edge. I'm going to stick that there. Grab out some ink again. Grab this stamp, which we still haven't placed on a block, but we don't need to, not for this anyway. A bit more just in the center. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Grungy it up just that little bit more. Stick it back on there. And done. Got it. Okay. I probably will have to pause just to get a little bit of a tidy cleanup, I think, because, you know, oh, golly gosh, oh, you know, that's all done in there. And considering these are several different pages, I mean, it is the same collection, so it's always going to somewhat look cohesive, but I think different pages worked out well there. Now I may just put like a little embellishments and stuff there. We'll see. Kind of wish I'd put that on the front, but not. Anyway, I like that big of a splash when we come in there. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We got some pages done. Oh, loving the grunginess. I think it looks really cute. Oh, you know you like something when you just keep opening and closing it. Now we're onto the roll. So now we're getting into the swing of things. When I just pick up a paper and just grab it, mark it, cut it, know what I'm doing. You know that we're getting into a bit of a roll. And I think like a small photo down here would work really, really well. Yep. We're gonna go along the edge, get that bit of a dark edge to it. I did say earlier on, I said once I start, I'm not going to be able to stop doing the edges. It's going to keep going and going. Is that what they call self-provocation? When you make prophecy about yourself, or you make there's a word for it, isn't there? Somebody will tell me. There's a word for when you make something happen yourself, like, and it's kind of because you've set it out that it's going to happen. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm just blabbering. Just blabbering. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay. So, we've got some slideys. And we've got, okay, so this to me, 2 different spots there. I'm going to make that into a tag. Let's make that into a tag that goes in there. Let's do it. Let's make that tag. So I want something similar to that. Oh, I'm loving that using the I'm loving using the 6x6 photos. 6x6 papers. 6x6 papers. That's what I'm trying to say, people. I can't think and craft sometimes. I like that bit. Is that meant to go that way? If I use it that way, oh, we've got 2 of these. We can cut out the center and make that look like 1 page. Yes, we can. It's going to waste a lot of paper. But do we care? I don't think we do. Don't let it worry you, Nat. Hang on. Change your plans. Want that little bit of colour down there. Okay. Put it this way first. Take this off. I'm pretty sure that's the one I marked. Let's bring it back in here because I don't really want to stuff it up too much. Okay, so we're going to go there, there, unfortunately where I've cut it looks a bit, you'll be fine. You'll be fine now. It will be fine. Okay, let's go around there and there and there. No, did I want that? Too late. Too late. I've done it, haven't I? And it's blending. I do like the texture around the outside. I know I came up with it. It's not, well, I didn't come up with it, but I know, like, you know, it's not revolutionary. But I do like it. I like the finish because these papers do have that distinctive kind of black outline that we don't often see. On our pages. Okay, so we've gone that side, and then we're just going to go in. It's going to be there. I'm going to go down it's about there. Okay. There and there, and then, oops. Lose my pencil in my excitement. Is that what we are? Are we excited, people? Okay, so across the top. Oh, look what I just did. Doesn't matter. Blends in nicely, doesn't it? Let's just make it a bit more. And down the bottom. Try not to freak about it. Try not to freak. Super freak. Well, better not sing something. 1, I can't sing. And 2, get in trouble for it. But probably more to the point, I can't sing. My daughter loves sort of older music, my generation music, and sometimes it's quite funny because sometimes I'll go, oh, have you heard this song? Yes, Mum, it's one of my favourites. I'm thinking, jeepers, that's a bit of a worry when I was singing it at the pub in my 30s. 20s, 30s. Yes, I'm older than 30, okay? And that is old music when I'm at the pub singing it in my 30s. But yeah, it's quite interesting, some of the songs. But when Super Freak came on the radio the other day, which it's a fairly old song. I don't even know, can't even remember who sang it, but you know, Super Freak. She's a super freak. Anyway, so I can't sing. I know I can't sing. And it's quite a techno. Is that the right term? People will tell me. A techno-y kind of song, and I thought I must ask her if she knows that song, because surely that's got to be in her repertoire. Surely she needs to know that one. But I am trying to get her to listen to some older Australian music, some John Farnham, some Jeannie Barnes, things like that. She doesn't really know who John Farnham is, which just shocks me. So if you're listening from another country, John Farnham is a very famous Australian singer. He started performing when he was very, very young, and has been performing all of his life. He's now in his older years, and he has had throat cancer, I believe. Yeah, he's an amazing artist. He's just been absolutely amazing. Now I want to kind of use up these scraps on here I'm thinking that if I cut this on that grout line and then put that over there and glue those together, be able to put that in here. Let's go about there. Only you, me, and anybody else who watches this will know that that's been joined. Well, probably a lot of people, but so what I'm going to do, just put a little bit of glue along here. Oh, I like that piece of graffiti on the back. I'm not sure about all the graffiti bits, but when I see it in small amounts like that, I'm like, yeah, that looks so good. But it's more when I see it. Whoops. In fact, my finger's a bit dirty with glue and everything else. Is probably going to help that blend because it will smudge it a little bit. Okay, and then if I go in, we know that end's dry now. Let's use the other one. I'm going to blacken that off a bit. That's going to be tucked under, so it doesn't really matter. Whoop, there I go again, making squidgy marks on stuff. Now, I reckon the 2 or 3 people watching right now will ever know that was glued together. Although I do think I need to just... Okay, people, I don't like 7 pairs of scissors. And right now, none of them are in the scissor holder. Oh, way over there. Crikey. We do know it's getting messy when that happens. Okay. That's a bit better. It's just a bit fuzzy on one side. Fuzzy, I say. Fuzzy. And then I'm going around and around and around the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps. Glue him under there. Surely that one's not copyrighted. Copied in. Yes. Could use a little bit of paper there. Phew. Now, I'm a bit annoyed that's not wide enough. And I already used the other piece of this. There'll be, well, that's the other side, isn't it? I was going to say, there might be 2 of those. I may not have used the other one yet. So, I'm going to cut these out soon. Let's make some piles of stuff because I can't find anything anymore in this. See, I've got to do this side too, but do I copy it again? Do I put something a bit brighter up there to go in with it? These are the questions I'm asking myself. Let's put that over there. Oh, that's a bit I thought was thinking like a tag in there would look really cute. That's the bit on the left. Let's put that in there. Oh, see, it must be tidy the bench time after making a mess time because I can't find what I need. Is that 6x4? 6x6? 6x4. 6x6 now. Oh, we're getting to the bottom of that pile. Oh, there's other piles, don't you worry. Over there. There's more. There's more. That's a 6x12. I do like these big ideas, like, I think I'm gonna, it's on this heavier one too. Which one do I want to use? I think this smaller one because I don't think, how am I going to get into it? From this side, I think. So what I'm thinking, is if I did big, only got the B, I understand, only got the B so far, give me a chance. They might have to overlap just a little. Big. Big ideas, put it there or put it down there. What do we think? What are we thinking? Good, bad, indifferent? I'm going to soften these up a little bit. Now, if this wasn't in an album, I would probably be putting some dimension under these. But because they are in an album that is already going to get quite fat with photos and all sorts of other stuff, then I think it is best to leave them flat, because there's going to be lots of stuff going on in here. I'm going to have this one so it's just off a little bit from there. And then I am going to get some black. Do I have black? Let me have a look. I'm going to go grey. Black. That's what I want. The scissors back so I can find them next time I want to do something. And I'm just going to grab slightly smaller ones. Nope, same size. It's going to go sort of smaller in the middle, but then, because if I overlapped them a bit, yay! Some embellishment. Oh, maybe I don't like that, like half on, half off. Thought I would, but then, you know, just doesn't look the way I thought it did. I think because I can't get it far enough off. Like I can't push it far enough that way. Okay. We've got this. Okay, let's see what we can do on the inside here. Now we did have this, and I could run that up the side, but then I probably need to do it on the other side there. Actually, even if I do half of one of these, so if I cut this in half, that will work. Although I haven't got anything up there yet either. Okay, let's just go with, how far down do I want this one? There. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing in my head, guys. I think I do. I think I do. I possibly don't, but I think I do. Okay. So that there. will I be able to create a piece big enough with the bits left? Oh, why are we so different in size? Oh yeah, because it's shorter because of the bit. Don't worry. I know. I got it. I got there. Let's go. Oh, I'm getting very free. I was going to say frisky, but I don't think frisky is the word. Very slap happy with those black lines. I think my pen's running out, to be honest. It might be because I keep leaving the pen lid off. More to the point would probably be that. Okay. Might have to get my other black text out. I'll do these pages first because I want to. That's why. No, there's no other reason than that's what I want to do. Let's go round and round and round again. And all through the middle. So I am really going to try to stretch this so I can get the 4 pieces. I'm not going to say it's going to work, but I'm going to say I'm going to try. And if it doesn't work, well, you know, such as life, we'll figure something out. But I do want to try. There we go. So with this tape, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my trimmer in. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Here it is. And I'm going to lay it down so that that V bit is in the middle of the cutting strip. Nope, not quite. It's got to go across a little bit more. And see the lines either side, so if I try to, that looks about right. Okay, and then I'm going to take this bit, snip, I'm going to have to tuck that in down here. Sorry, I was holding my breath there, guys. Could you tell? I was like, don't stop it up. So I was trying really hard to concentrate. Totally forgot that I was meant to be telling you what I was doing. And see, this is inside the flippy bit too, so it's, you won't see this on the outside, but I'm starting to think it would have been really cool on the outside. But yeah, so you got that bit, you see a smidge of it there, but just a hint of it. Open up, you got that strip down there. I'm quite happy with that. So I do want to do it on the other side as well. But first of all, I have to make some bricks that will go up here. Just a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. Surely I've got another little bit that I've cut off. But that's really dark. Not really what I wanted. Can't quite reach. Okay. something else there. Let's just make sure we haven't got another piece of that. I know I just tidied up a little bit, but there's a whole pile more of tidy up on the other side that I haven't tidied up. So let's continue to, now is that it? That's the one that I just used, isn't it? It is. Okay, see, it was worth doing that little bit to tidy up. So if I just take that corner, maybe that one, because I want it to go, I would be covering that little bit, and that's really cute. So I don't really want to cover it. So let's take those little bits out. Pop that bit there. We want it that wide by that high. Done. Done, people. That can stay there. By that can stay there, I meant the piece of washi tape that I cut before. Doesn't need to come out yet. I'm just going to double check that, because there's so many marks on this thing. It's hard to tell where sometimes what's your grey lead mark and what is the mark from the paper. Okay, so what am I doing? This bit, that's what I'm doing. What? Oh, I just did a whoopsie and then a whoopsie on a whoopsie, so oh, that was pretty bad. Okay, I might need to just do a little bit of stamping there to cover up the whoopsie on the whoopsie. Oh dear, how many whoopsies could we have in one whoopsie, eh? We're just going to cover that up a bit. Go back in with this stamp. There you go, that's enough. That's enough covering up the whoopsies from the whoopsies. Hey Shay, how are you? What are you doing on this Saturday that you're watching my live stream? And how on earth did you find my live stream? For those of you that don't know, Shay is one of my work colleagues. I normally don't let them see what I get up to on the weekends. And popping that there, so that's covered up that whoopsie. And then that other bit of washi tape, still hanging out on my trimmer, just hanging out there, doing whatever. I'm going to slide that in there. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put it down and then slide it in, I think. Oh, look at it. That was dangerous business. We nearly lost that. And it's going to look a little different to the other side because the other side didn't have that piece of paper. But remember, we're trying to use up those scraps. So I'm not overly worried about it. And then if I get that, you should be able to lift and tuck that in there. And then slide it around and trim that off. Nearly there. Now the only bit we got left, well, the only bit left, except for the whole album that we haven't finished yet, is the there's a little bit. Oh, what have I got in there? Oh good, that just wipes away. I thought we got more ink where we didn't need ink. We've got these. So we haven't done those on there. So we have those pages there. Then open. We had a scrap of paper we're going to make into a tag. You know that one that I picked up like 4 times and said that we're going to make it into a tag? That one. so many times. I do this one without. I think I want to do a little corner on this one. So I just need a scrap of paper. Yeah, look at my bench. I just need a scrap of paper, she says. But not printed paper. I want to scrap it. Well, actually, let's use a tag. So I'm just going to sit that on there to get that angle. Put that there, and then I'm going to move it across, and I'm going to get the same angle on that side, so that both parts of the tag are the same. And because we've done that, we're going to have to go through and blacken it again. And chomper. Yeah. Question, should I put an eyelet in here? Hopefully that's in the center. I'm going to put that there. I feel like that needs something on it. It's a tag from a scrap, but let's, what have I got? Wish, if I cut this out, so I'm just going to go around it, like really just around the edges. Not really trying to get any detail at all out of it. It's a bit hard when I cut that in such a weird angle along there. If I do that, will this be able to slide in? Behind. Does that look... Does it look cute? I don't know. Whoops. I just hit something I shouldn't have hit again. Who knows? Grab a bit of foam tape. This one is not as thick as some of the ones I have. Make sure I cut with the right scissors. I hate when I cut with my good fussy cutting scissors and I go in and I cut the foam tape, because it really gunks them up. I hate it. Okay, nope. So that is going to go, can't feel where the tape is ending right there. I'm going to go there, and that will hold that there, but it'll come out pretty easily. Like it. Good job. Okay, let's get this foam tape out of the way before I stick it to anything else. And that, I was looking for something to go on there. That's right. Let's think about that one again. Now, where's my bag of bits and pieces? So I could have like one of those, like right off. No. Oh, I definitely want to stay wild there. Funny when you know, you know. What about stay wild? Is that going to be a problem to slide in and out though? What if we... the cutest little photo mats. We could have, what did I just do with the Stay Wild? Where did I throw it? There. We had a cute little photo mat like that. Is that what we want? Oh, I think it would be okay. I'm just going to stick this. This is going a bit like just random. Just random. Just taking something that's on my bench and whacking it on. But I'm just going to do a little black border. Probably should use a trimmer because I won't be happy because this won't be straight now. Because I can't cut straight even if I tried. And then put glue on like there. And I'm going to put Stay Wild there. And that is going to go down in there. Okay, so I haven't glued that all the way up there because we want to be able to stick a photo there. But I think that's going to make a cute little tag right in there. And we will keep that section there. Now, question is, do I do one on that side that mirrors it? And before I go any further, this hole is annoying me. So even if I don't put, oh, and then I went and put black everywhere. Even if I don't put an eyelet in there, I want it so it's not white. So do I do one on the other side just with a scrap of paper that I've got left over? Something like that one. And there's nothing stopping us from putting photo there as well and then having one over the top as well. So you could put a 4x4 photo there, or 3 3/4 and 3 3/4, and then have another photo go there. Same with up here, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So there's nothing stopping you from layering those things up. These are just added little bits. Just chucked in there for a little bit of added whoozy whatsa. You know what a whoozy whatsa is, don't you? Okay. Really is quite dry, that one. I think once I've done these pages, guys, I'm probably going to have to finish up for today. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, so it's starting to get a bit cooler in here. And if I have to turn the heater on, I can't turn the heater on with a video running because it actually, I don't know what I just did, guys. I've just hit something that I shouldn't have hit. Oh dear, what have I hit? It could have ended the stream. I'm not sure. I think I accidentally closed a window. So that is probably a good time to finish up and say a big thank you for hanging out with me. If the video is still going, if the video is not going, then, you know, too bad. That's not, you're not going to be able to hear it. But thank you so much if you have hung out with me, if you watched. I hope it hasn't been too boring because I've just been playing here and having a bit of fun. And I definitely will come back and do some more of this one because I am loving it. I'm having so much fun with this collection and all of the wonderful things I can do with it. So check back again soon. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.